You already know what it is. I'm just trying to live.
When it comes to crash outs, few can compare to the one and only Tay-K, who not only crashed the goat, he did the race. Just recently, the 24-year-old was sentenced to forever. Well, not literally, but by the time he's eligible for parole, he'll either be dead or close to it. And in this video, we're going to break down Tay-K's infamous case, along with the series of unfortunate events that left the 16-year-old in a cell responsible for 2 murders. Kevin Beverly, who went by the name KD, was a Compton Crip, while Jolena McIntyre, who went by the name Nina, was a Long Beach Crip.
This them man parents.
The two would meet in high school in the early 90s, and in the year 2000 would have a baby named Tamor McIntyre, who would later be known as Tay-K. His father would wind up in prison, while his mother was in and out of jail struggling with addiction. Tay-K would grow up in and out of foster care, where he'd suffer abuse along with his siblings. He'd be returned to his mother, only to be taken away again as she went back to jail. This cycle would continue as Tay-K moved from Long Beach, California to Las Vegas, Nevada. His mother would be arrested again, finding herself in a new jail, while Tay-K in a new home. It wasn't until his father's release from prison that his father would move the family down to Arlington, Texas. Reunited with his father and relocated to a more suburban environment, you'd think Tay-K would finally have a chance to thrive now that his family was back together. But by now, Tay-K was claiming his mother's set, Baby Insane Crip. Tay-K wasn't old enough to have been put onto the set in Long Beach, meaning he wasn't officially jumped in. But who could tell Tay-K he wasn't official? He came from a Crip family, with both parents still actively banging. In Texas, Tay-K would take up an interest in music before finding himself wanting to become a rapper. Tay-K would become a member of Daytona Boys, a rap group with his 2 friends, Eric Johnson, who went by the name Santana Sage, and Jalen Bell, who went by the name Pimpies. Building up a local fan base, things took a turn for the Daytona Boys in 2016. 20-year-old Sarah was the designated driver for her friends on New Year's Eve. She attended the University of North Texas and was enrolled in the radio, television, and film program. Pulling up to a stoplight, another vehicle pulled up alongside hers. The other vehicle contained multiple males who began making derogatory comments to Sarah and the other females in her vehicle. A male in Sarah's car defended the females, and that's when gunshots rang out. Sarah was shot in the head, lost control of the vehicle, and hit another car before crashing into a pole. Tay-K, who was only 15 years old at the time, was later identified as being in the suspect vehicle. This would be the first murder he'd be connected to, but he'd never face charges. Instead, a 21-year-old Marine named Eric Johnson was taken into custody at his base and later arrested for killing Sarah.
This is senseless and tragic.
There are so many things Clay and Gloria Muchlechner could talk about right now.
Couldn't go to sleep. All I could think about was her and this just horrible thing that happened to her. She did not deserve this.
But they say Sarah would want them to smile.
That's fucked up, bro. What the hell was the point of shooting up a car full of girls? Yeah, I know y'all niggas gay on the low. Straight up. That's why y'all want to be around men all day. And if you gay, why are you fucking bothering girls? So you gonna shoot them cause they don't want to fuck with you? You started the shit. Y'all, a lot of y'all going to hell. You ain't gotta believe in it for you to go there.
Hers was infectious.
She's never met a stranger. She was always nice to people. She would talk with them.
Just like her grandpa Bloss.
And no matter what, think of what they had, not what they lost.
We're all going to miss her. And some people don't get to have their kids 20 years, so we have to be blessed with what we've had.
Man, I'll be pissed off. I'm talking about I'll turn into lava. You think this nigga finna live in jail? I think the fuck not. I think the fuck not. Let God deal with him when he leave Earth. He ain't finna be in jail. Nah, if it was me, nah. Oh, everybody say that, but not too many people actually take action. You ain't finna get away with that. You just killed her for no reason. You still alive. I don't care if you in jail. You still alive. You don't need to be alive, bro.
With her time spent.
Jurors found Eric Johnson guilty of shooting Sarah Muschlechner on New Year's Day back in 2016. The Denton County District Attorney confirmed on Twitter that
44
Johnson
years
will
ain't
be
shit.
eligible for parole
Torture
based
this
on the
nigga.
sentence after serving 22 years of the 44 I mentioned. The jury could have sent him to prison for life.
6 months later, Tay-K would make a decision that would forever alter his life. 17-year-old Zachary Bello and 21-year-old Ethan Walker were roommates in Mansfield, Texas. Zach's girlfriend believed the two were selling drugs and decided to plan a robbery on her own boyfriend. Word would get to 16-year-old Tay-K, who then recruited a team to get the job done. 3 girls went to the house, all aware of what was about to happen. As they spent time with the 2 roommates, they unlocked the doors to the house and the 4 robbers let themselves in. Over the next few minutes, Zach would be hit in the head with brass knuckles and shot in the shoulder, while Ethan was shot in the chest and left on the ground, gasping for air. Ethan would later...
Y'all don't even know how to rob somebody right. What the fuck you shoot these motherfuckers for? This how you know we have free will, but certain events are just gonna happen. And it was just supposed to happen for you niggas to just get your life taken away from you for doing this dumb ass shit. The hell? What the fuck? And the girl need her hair beat too. Boy, they need somebody like me in control of what happened to you fuck niggas. Y'all bet y'all won't do this shit no more. I will be setting examples of you bitch ass niggas, man.
die, and Zach knew he was set up by the girls because when the robbers walked in, the girls just got up and walked out, not even acting scared or surprised. But nobody planned for a double shooting or for Ethan to die. Police would quickly identify everyone involved, with Tay-K being arrested at only 16 for participating in the home invasion robbery turned murder. Released on house arrest, Tay-K would cut off his ankle monitor and go on the run. A month later, 23-year-old Mark Saldivar was shot and killed in a Chick-fil-A parking lot.
New on the night beat, one man found dead in the middle of a parking lot of a North Side fast food restaurant following a shooting. As Pilar Arias reports tonight, police say the car the victim was riding in may also be the same vehicle the suspects took off in.
The parking lot of a Chick-fil-A turned crime scene. The restaurant closed for business like it usually is on Sundays. But that didn't stop witnesses and spectators from gathering to figure out what happened at the lot just across from North Star Mall early this evening.
So this is a shopping center. There were quite a few people out here, and the car drove through like everybody else, and as soon as they heard the noise, they all started looking.
Police now trying to find out how this all happened. Their sights set on a black 4-door car. They say the victim was riding in the car along with several other people police are now looking for. They had pulled in here just before 5.
I don't know why they just sit the body out there like, damn, bro, everybody can see that shit. But you know, I don't know. I'm not a police. I could never do what y'all do. Shout out to the good ones. But nah, bro, this is the most craziest job ever. This is the most craziest fucking job in the world, being a cop.
30. As far as investigators know at this point, the man was shot outside the vehicle, but they don't know what made
that or fucking actually fighting in a war, actually being a fucking Navy SEAL or something. I imagine that's more crazier. But in general, these cops, these motherfuckers see this shit. The most yo, we be watching it. I don't know, man. Would you rather be a police or fight in the military? I'd rather go to the military, man. These cops, like, it's just them. They ain't got no, you know. That's what it seemed like. Like, they got resources, but boy, most of the time, if one police pull up to a situation and if something go down, he might be gone. Right? But you know, let's get back to the video, man.
Him want to get out.
Investigators would learn Tay-K and others picked up the photographer for a photo shoot at a local mall. While in the vehicle, Tay-K and one of the other suspects pulled out guns, pistol whipped Mark, and took his backpack containing his equipment. Mark was forced out of the car, tried to get back in, and desperately jumped on the hood. That's when Tay-K leaned out of the window and shot him dead.
For what? Ain't none of these people trying to hurt your bitch ass, your little puss ass boy. Ain't nobody trying to hurt you. You just a bitch ass nigga. Shooting people. You and your whole crew. Now you right where you want to be with a bunch of men ready to take that ass, boy. They gonna do it too. Look it up. Everybody who go to prison, you getting fucked. You getting fucked by another man. I'ma let you know again. If you go to prison, it don't matter if you the biggest gangster. You getting your ass fucked by a man. Maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men. Look it up.
2 months later, on June 30th, 2017, Tay-K would drop his infamous song The Race, and that same day, he'd be captured by U.S. Marshals in New Jersey. Tay-K was now viral after dropping a song describing killing and being on the run, and going as far as showing his own wanted poster. The song would reach number 44 on the Hot 100 Billboard chart, and currently sits at 251 million views on YouTube.
I ain't getting none of that money.
But Tay-K would never get to perform his hit song or experience anything from it. He'd only hear about it through jail calls and jail visits. Tay-K would eventually be found guilty for his role in the home invasion murder of Ethan Walker. While he wasn't the shooter, the fact that he recruited the shooter would leave him with a 55-year prison sentence. Fast forward to 2025, Tay-K would be sentenced to an additional 80 years in prison.
They trying to kill his ass in there, boy. They trying to get his ass. And if anybody come over here like, you don't know what they doing, look at the nigga neck. They got this nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? This nigga's not no damn untouchable. Ain't none of us untouchable. Thought you gonna get away with that shit, didn't you, nigga?
For shooting and killing Mark.
Your punishment is to be assessed at 80 years in the prison. I don't know where your mom is. Don't know where your father is. I know that you had a rough childhood. And I do know that these offenses occurred when you were very young. And I do realize that while this is a lot of time, and I tell people all the time, any time that you do in custody is a lot of time. But by that same token, you're still alive. And what the state has said is true. You're still alive. You can still better yourself. If you end up in prison for the rest of your life, you're still alive. You still can improve yourself. Your family can still visit you. But the complainant in this case is deceased.
24-year-old Tay-K has been sentenced to a total of 135 years in Texas State Prison. His sentencing will be run concurrent, meaning his 55-year sentence is pretty much been overruled by his 80-year sentence. Under Texas law,
where the
he'll
girls
be
at?
eligible for parole in his 60s.
Why y'all niggas act like that? You hang around number dudes.
Rough for him, judging by the scar on the side of his
weird
neck that appears to be a slash from a razor. While his crimes can't be minimized,
it be deeper than this. Oh, it gangsta. No. No, these niggas be liking each other, and they use that gangster image to make they make your dumb ass not think they gay. Them motherfuckers, they be around dudes all day. I'd rather be around girls. I like women. I want to be around no dude. I don't even like hanging out with. I love my homies and shit. I don't want to be around you all day, man. Shit, I want to be around a girl. Where the girls at? You know? Shout out to mine. But I'm just saying. Y'all saw the video? We want number dudes in there. You can't tell me these folks. at the core, they be liking each other, bro. It'd be more than just I'm a gangster. No, nigga, you
Tay-K
gay.
was born to two gangbanging parents, raised in and out of foster care, and became a product of his parental.
And bro, I don't care if you, why you can't just be who you is. If you like that, be like that. Don't nobody give a fuck. So before anybody, oh, what you got? I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Do what you do, but I'm telling you, that's why. That's why they be in jail so much. Think about it. Any straight dude, even people, not just straight or gay or whatever, but bro, you gotta want something in jail to keep going to jail and put yourself in jail. And so you like something up in jail. Y'all be liking something up in jail. It ain't nothing up in jail but men. And I'ma keep saying this shit because y'all motherfuckers, y'all will come to me and be like, stop talking. Hell no, I'ma tell the truth. Y'all be like that. Y'all be like that. Just come out the closet, man. We don't give a fuck anyway. Just stay the fuck away from me.
Influence. At only 16, far from mentally developed, he made choices that have essentially ended.
That was one girl I just seen, boy. One.
He's been deemed a threat to society, and now knowing his childhood, it can be determined he really never had a chance to live peacefully.
I don't see no more women though. That was one girl.
One can only hope he finds peace in prison, learns from his mistakes, asks forgiveness from his victim's family.
So y'all get dressed up and just go around your niggas, your homeboys. Y'all like each other. Y'all like each other.
Families, and lives long enough to make parole.
Cause the killings don't make no fucking sense.
This is the reality of being a crash out, and he is a living example of what any teen could be if you're following down a similar path.
Man, I don't even know if that was a girl now. Niggas got hella long hair just like the girls do. Straight long hair like a girl. I don't even know if that was a girl now.
Now, as sad as Tay-K's case is,
that shit ain't sad, Jake. That shit ain't sad. He's a fucking idiot. He knew what he was doing. He shouldn't have did it. I'm gonna say about all y'all who do dumb shit, you shouldn't have did it. You shouldn't have did it. Ain't no free you. Fuck all that. Yo dumb ass. You need to stay in there. You need to die in there. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing dumb shit. And people like me won't call you out on it. Stupid. Y'all be safe, man. I'm just trying to fucking live.